I work night shifts, 3 nights a week. I leave my house at 10 p.m. and return at
I've
7
had enough
a.m.
of your
It's
excuses.
not glamorous,
This
but
is
it
the
pays
last
well
time
and
I'm
it keeps my
telling
2
you.
kids in a good school district. My entire life is scheduled backwards from most people, including, apparently, my trash, Carol noticed. Carol lives 2 houses down, has apparently nothing but time, and treats the HOA rulebook like it's a sacred religious text she was personally chosen to enforce. The issue? I put my trash bins out at 9 p.m. before my night shift because I simply cannot do it at 6 a.m. when I return home exhausted. By 9 a.m., the truck has already come and gone. My solution was logical, practical, and bothered absolutely nobody, except Carol. She knocked on my door on a Saturday, afternoon to my sleeping hours, and woke me up to explain that trash bins could not be placed at the curb before 6 a.m. on collection day. She cited HOA Rule 7, subsection C. I stood there in my doorway half asleep, blinking at this woman. I work nights, I said simply. That's not my concern, she replied. Something shifted in me right then. Not anger exactly. More like absolute clarity. I asked my neighbor Mike, a retired postal worker who sees everything, and if Carol had ever complained about anyone else on our street. He laughed for a solid 10 seconds before telling me that Bill at the corner puts his bins out every Tuesday at 5 p.m. for 4 years, without a single violation notice. So Carol wasn't enforcing rules. Carol was targeting me specifically. I filed a formal discrimination complaint with the HOA board citing selective enforcement, a legitimate legal concept that voids rule violations when rules aren't applied equally. I attached Mike's signed written statement. I attached photos of Bill's bins timestamped at 5 p.m. on 6 different Tuesdays. I attached my official work schedule provided by my employer, confirming my night shift hours. I also included a politely worded note explaining that selectively enforcing HOA rules against specific residents while ignoring identical behavior from others creates legal liability for the entire HOA board personally. That last part got their attention fast. Within 1 week, the board sent me a formal written accommodation letter. Night shift workers could place bins out after 8 p.m., the evening before collection. They quietly updated the community guidelines. Carol stopped making eye contact with me entirely. Mike waves at me every morning when I pull into my driveway at 7 a.m. Sometimes he gives me a thumbs up for no particular reason. I think he knows. The night shift pays well. But honestly, that accommodation letter felt like the real bonus that month.